Welcome to Enviromagnetics, new era of magnetic green energy for saving money, growing more food, and reducing pollution through advanced fuel and water conditioning. First, how does magnetic fluid conditioning work? Magnetism excites the electrons in all atoms. When magnetic fields are applied to wires, it makes electricity. Essentially, magnetism is the glue of the universe and the foundation of our technological society, running our refrigerators and cars and lights and computers and everything electric. In liquids and gas, the magnetic field energizes their structure so they behave differently. Water is softened and conditioned, and fuel burns better with less emissions. Now let me introduce Enviromagnetics monopolar superconditioning technology, the world's most powerful solid-state magnetic fuel and water energizers. How was Enviromagnetics created? After 24 years of successful worldwide applications using the patented Coolest monopolar breakthrough, and millions in R&D with installations in some of the largest corporations in the world, Enviromagnetics was created in 2009 to improve upon the original technology. Using new powerful magnetic alloys with an advanced flux driver system and a new sophisticated monopolar design, Enviromagnetics energizers are smaller, more powerful, and easier to install. But what is monopolar treatment? First, the most powerful area of a magnet is at the pole. Enviromagnetics is specially made sideways, so the pole is its entire monopolar side, which provides much greater power than its bipolar ends, as shown by the stars in the diagram. The true power is shown by the dense lines of magnetic flux energy extending above the surface on each monopolar side. There's an old saying about magnetic power. If you want hot water, why would you add cold? Basic example is, since positive energy makes hard water soft, why would you reduce its power by mixing it with negative energy? The lower power just doesn't work as well. Of course, that brings up the question, why do competitors like Softron use the weaker bipolar designs? Because the powerful monopolar treatment was already patented. Now, why is Enviromagnetics the most powerful magnetic treatment? As shown in the treatment area, the specially designed flux driver plate has extracted and amplified the magnetic field into an extremely dense and powerful flux energy. This creates the greatest amount of power to ensure the system will provide all the benefits quickly and work on every kind of pipe. And that is why Enviromagnetics is the most powerful solid-state magnetic conditioner in the world. The following are Enviromagnetics money-saving, pollution-reducing products. The natural gas, propane, and fuel oil super savers provide substantial fuel savings in the home and business. The hard water super softener naturally softens hard water without chemicals or energy and dissolves the costly scale buildup in the plumbing and water appliances. The pool and spa energizers provide crystal clear, non-corrosive, soft, silky water with less chemicals and maintenance. The garden super grower and crop energizers substantially increase plant, vegetable, and crop yields with less water. Now let's look at each product. Let's see what rocket science and magnetism does for fuel. Here are before and after combustion pictures from NASA Jet Propulsion Laboratory, using magnetic fuel treatment to make their rockets go further on the same amount of fuel. Notice how the normal untreated combustion on the left burns inefficiently, leaving a lot of wasted fuel as dark, unburned emissions. Now look at the treated fuel on the right side. It burns much better with fewer emissions and is not wasting a lot of fuel, but is creating a lot more energy, which saves money while providing much better quality of air. Now let's look at the fuel super saver for the home and small business. Based on the same rocket science, the natural gas, propane, and fuel oil super saver save money and fuel by making the fuel burn better, releasing more heat from less fuel while reducing carbon emissions into the environment. Often paying for itself the first month or so, you can see by the reports and the test data that people are saving a lot of money with the fuel super saver. Once installed, you will enjoy a lifetime of fuel savings for your home or small business. It is suggested once you get the super saver to have your furnace technician come out and adjust the fuel-air ratio for the greatest amount of savings. Now let's look at monopolar hard water softening. Here are electron microscope pictures of hard water and soft water crystals. It's important to note that both pictures are exactly the same size, 1/millionth of a meter. Only the crystals have changed. The test was conducted with hard water treated with the monopolar softener. Both the normal and treated hard water were left to dry on a substrate and then viewed through the microscope. The untreated hard water on the left formed hard calcite crystals, just like the rock scale that builds up in the plumbing, heaters, and water appliances. The treated hard water on the right immediately changed into soft, water-soluble, small aragonite crystals, showing that the Enviromagnetics system naturally softens hard water. Now, let's see what the Enviromagnetics 2-unit super softener system can save you. Hard water is very costly. It ruins the plumbing, fixtures, heater, dishwasher, and washing machine. Scale is basically reformed limestone rock. Heating water through scale costs an additional 30 to 60% more energy than a scale-free heater because you have to heat the rock first before the water starts to heat. A family of 4 with a 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch of scale in the water heater can easily spend an additional $700 to $1,500 a year heating through the scale. It's expensive. Hard water uses a lot more soap, and soap's not free. Here are some of the replacement costs of scale. Water heater elements, $80 to $200. Water heater, $500 to $700. A faucet set, $90 to $150. A dishwasher or washing machine, $500 to $1,000. Replacing the scaled plumbing, well over $3,000. Besides the cost of purchasing and installing a water softener, running it for a year is easily more than $500. With a simple 5-minute installation, the powerful super softener will provide a lifetime of chemical-free, naturally soft water while removing all the previous scale buildup. And word to the wise, if you considered one of the electric softeners that wrap a wire around the pipe, their heavy-duty model doesn't have the power of the super softener and costs a lot more. One of the greatest costs in commercial industrial HVAC and manufacturing is the cost of scale in the process equipment, like boilers, exchangers, cooling towers. Scale retards heat and or cold transfer efficiency and is a very costly energy problem. At the commercial and industrial level, scale costs a lot of money in downtime, chemicals, and maintenance. Installing the Enviromagnetics commercial hard water conditioning systems permanently eliminates the scale without chemicals or energy. The commercial systems also neutralize corrosive water from ruining plumbing and equipment. And as a side but important benefit, reduces costly biocide requirements as much as 80 to 90%. As can be seen by the list of international corporate clients, the monopolar technology works well and provides a lifetime of benefits. And like all Enviromagnetics products, comes with a lifetime. Now let's look at the Enviromagnetics Pool and Spa Energizer. The Pool and Spa Energizer provides the best conditioning for swimming pools and hot tubs available anywhere. The chemicals are bonded to the water molecules, and the water becomes crystal clear. People report how soft and luxurious the water has become instead of the normal chemical irritation to the skin. Testing by Cranston University in England on bacteria and algae showed that because the bonding sanitizing chemicals like chlorine or bromine do not evaporate as much, they can be reduced 50%, while pH chemicals are almost eliminated once the magnetic effect stabilizes the water. Not only does the water become crystal clear, but any mineral buildup at the waterline disappears. Treat yourself to the wonderful experience of swimming and bathing in Enviromagnetics, healthy structured water. The garden super grower increases plant yields and saves water. Makes your flowers bloom like never before and at least doubles your garden's output. Or water your lawn with much less water. Although there's an average 100 to 300% normal increase in growth, you can see how much bigger the onions are or how many more lemons grew with the treated water. Testing shows the larger vegetables are completely tasty and genetically perfect. And unless there's a bake oven drought, normally 40% less water is needed because the soil maintains moisture much longer from the energized water. Tests have also shown that sick plants get healthy and vegetables have a 200% increased shelf life. The Garden Super Grower is a wonderful technology for anyone who gardens. It just clamps on your hose and lasts forever. The Crop Energizer for irrigators provides the same increases in growth while using less water and eliminating the costly maintenance of scale removal from the piping and jets. Less cost, less maintenance, greater crop yields, longer shelf life, and a technology that clamps on and lasts forever. Here's what a farmer using the monopolar technology says about his alfalfa crop.
Carl, what's your opinion right now on the magnetized area?
Well, we got 2.5 tons to the acre on this 30 acres that we magnetized. And on the one we didn't magnetize, we got about 1 ton to acre.
Now, the way I understand it, about 1 to ton, 1.5 ton per acre, and they get about 3 cuttings here, so they'd average about 3, maybe 4 ton maximum here in this area.
Yeah, 4 ton would be maximum for this area.
And you got about 2 ton on the first cutting, right?
2.5 tons on the first cutting, and it looks like we're going to wind up with about 6 or 6.5 ton per acre on this 30 acres that we're magnetizing.
Boy, that's great. Isn't that something? And then last year you got, I'm talking to you about 90 ton total on this 30 acres. So that would have been about a ton to the acre, right?
That's right. We got 90 ton off of this 30 acres last year and 75 ton off of it in the first cutting this year. That's right.
Oh.
That's hard to believe, but that's what's happening. I don't believe it myself, but there it is, you know.
Now, I was talking to you about the watering. Could you tell us a little more about the irrigation part, about how your sets are going and stuff?
Well, last year we had 12-hour sets, and this year we cut it down to 7-hour sets, and we make 3 sets a day, and it gives us an hour to move each wheel line, and so we wind up with 7-hour sets. And that's all we need. We don't need no 12-hour sets. And we get over the field a lot faster. And the water, the magnetized water goes into the ground faster, and it never gets dry.
The Crop Energizer is an important technology. It helps farmers create more food and more profits with less cost and less water. Thank you for your time in sharing the world of Enviromagnetics green energy technology. It helps grow food with less water, and it provides tremendous savings in fuel and water conditioning. And as an important side benefit, contributes to a cleaner environment, something we can all live with. And unlike most products, the Enviromagnetics green energy products last forever.